Good evening, everyone. I just came across the video of Mr. Adeniyi Adeyemi, the man who has been reportedly described as a scammer who scammed the federal government 1.3 billion naira. And after watching his press release, I have maintained in some of my video that the major problem of Nigeria is not what we call corruption, is the deliberate attempt to rationalize evil, is also the hate for truth. This man, in his press release, alleged that the fallout between him and the chief of staff to the president, Mr. Femi Gbajabiamila, started when he demanded for 48% of the approved budget for the agency, that is 12.8 billion naira, that he refused for the agreement. He also alleged that before the agency was also registered, he paid 400 million to Mr. Femi Gbajabiamila, the chief of staff to the president. According to this man, this agency is legally registered with a domiciliary account with CBN. This agency also have about 300 staff. It has an office at the Federal Secretariat. This agency is recognized by the National Assembly, both the upper and the lower, that is the Senate and the House of Rep. This agency collaborates with the EFCC. According to him, the agency also hosting foreign investors. They has federal head of service recognition, and which is very important, which means before this agency was registered, it has met all requirements to be registered. And that is why the funds were being approved for this agency. And it is very important that when issues like this come up, it has to be treated with sincerity and clarity. Mr. Femi Gbajabiamila needs to resign for proper investigation to take place. If Nigeria was a country that is considered serious, this is the process that needs to be done. Because this allegation is a grievous allegation. And it is very key that this case must undergo a proper investigation. This is not issue of fraud, this is issue of stealing, and it must be described as so. But the presidency cannot say the agency that was duly registered through the office of the presidency, through Federal Secretariat, through CBN, with 4 different governors, can now be described as a fraudulent agency. And the question this young man is asking is this: at what point this agency was discovered to be fraudulent agency? This question is very key and it needs a proper answer to it. Nigerians need to wake up. There is total level of disconnection between the Nigerian citizens and the realities of events in the country, and which is very bad. People focus on trend and forget about the issues of governance. We must rise to begin to question the credibilities of leadership of Nigeria if really we want the country to be good. Please, if you are watching my video for the first time, like, share, and subscribe. Drop your thought below. Let me know what you think. Thank you.
where Chief of Staff to the President has meritoriously served for good 20 years and rose from minority leader, majority leader, and then speaker for good 4 years. I mean, he rose to be the number 4 citizen of Federal Republic of Nigeria. So the question becomes unavoidable. At what point in the process did reference to non-existent agency allegedly enter the official record? And if that are indeed present in an official documentation, what that implies about the integrity of the process that produced and approved those documents? For President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to assented his signature to a budget that includes a non-existent agency according to his chief of staff is an embarrassment to this advocating government. My distinguished media practitioner, why the question persists regarding administrative process, budget lines, and institutional communication allegedly connected to this agency, if it doesn't exist? The said acclaimed non-existent agency has domiciliary, pounds, and treasury single account, all domiciled in the Central Bank of Nigeria. So what Chief of Staff is telling Nigeria is that the CBN governor, with his 4 deputies, 16 capable directors, and over 5,300 staffs are clueless not to have dictated a fraudulent document for opening an account.